Good afternoon. Boy, the sun is shining today. The birds are singing. It's a beautiful day. And I'm glad that we can share this time together today. You know, there's so many things that we're blessed with. We're also blessed to know that our elders have sent out a note to all of us to let us know that they're praying together and that we're all still together. Even though we might be apart, we're still together. And I'm thankful for that. You know, I was reading in Matthew chapter 22 in verse 34 and following, where the Pharisees were kind of getting disrupted because of what Jesus was saying. And a lawyer stands up and he asks Jesus, he says, "What's the greatest commandment in the law?" And Jesus says, the greatest commandment in the law is to love your neighbor, or love the Lord your God with all your heart and your soul and your mind. And he said, that's the greatest command. And then he said, the second is like it, that you love your neighbor as yourself. You know, when I think about loving your neighbor as yourself, there's lots of different things that we can do to love our neighbor as ourselves. This might be one of them. But I also think about how that really gets to the heart of who we are. And it really becomes something to ask ourselves, have we done that today? We might have thought of ourselves following the first commandment, getting the vertical right. But what have we done today to love our neighbor as ourselves? And not only is that going to help our neighbor and it's going to follow the commands of God and Christ, but it's also going to lower our worries and our anxieties because we're going to keep our minds busy. Maybe that's something that will help you today. Ask yourself the question, what have I done today to love my neighbor? Have a good afternoon.